a direct contribution to the Ugandan economy. Thousands of Ugandans were employed during the construction process, gaining value jobs and steady income. At the same time, Turkish engineers and specialists worked hand in hand with Ugandan professionals, ensuring a genuine transfer of skills, technology, and expertise that will continue to serve Uganda well into the future.
Your Excellency, I have been keenly following public discourse in print, electronic, and even social media on the project, and I'm pleased to report that the feedback has been positive. The public appraisal of works follows the deliberate strategy by Maama, the First Lady, and Minister of Education and Sports to work transparently and let the public in each and every stage of the construction. With Maama's guidance, the technical teams have been letting members of the public visit the stadium at different stages of the construction. This has been one of the ways we have been able to be accountable to the public through different sources. We know that the Ugandans feel a sense of ownership of this project. Your Excellency, in your communication dated 5th March 2024, you advised the First Lady and the Minister of Education and Sports to secure the services of MS Suma for the construction of the Hoima City Stadium at a cost of $130 million. Suma was constructed to execute the works of a multi-purpose malt facility. The works commenced in September 2024, and the contractor has been able to complete the works ahead of schedule. As per the employer's requirements, some of the facilities in place include a 20,000-seater stadium for football, rugby, and athletics, a 2,000-seater indoor arena for all indoor sports like, to mention but a few, basketball, netball, boxing, volleyball, martial arts, among others, a fitness gym for athletes and members of the public, a restaurant, a commercial spaces for hire, and these are ideal for corporate offices and rental shops. Outdoor facilities like swimming pool, warm-up track, a training pitch, basketball courts, parking spaces, a spectators plaza, among others.
I must say that what we are witnessing today is a result of exceptional commitment and excellence by the contractor, MS Suma, who has done excellently and been an example in the methods of work to get things done in time, within the budget, and with excellence. Thank you. Thank you so much. On 7th of June 2024, when, as a government, we entered into the contract with MS Suma upon commencement of the project on the 1st September 2024, we had an expectation that this multi-sport stadium complex should be completed by 31st December 2025, which was a period of 16 months. Given that Suma took only 12 months, 4 months ahead of schedule to complete the works and deliver this incredible facility is a challenge to the work ethic and project excellence when it comes to executing government projects in this country going forward. This is truly something that should be emulated when it comes to implementation of government projects. I must thank Suma for being patient with us because they wanted to hand over this facility earlier than today. We are the ones who could not make that time, but I'm happy that we are here today. Now that said, I must also thank Honorable Peter Gwang that you've just listened to, and his team of technical people that he led on this project. People from the National Council of Sports, the Ministry of Works, yes, as well as the government agencies, other government agencies. I must thank them, and I must thank Suma again, certainly, but they did not work alone. But you all held hands together to deliver this gift of our homeland, to our homeland at Christmas. Now I must also thank our president. All that we see here before us was because of his tireless effort and guidance that availed us as a Minister of Education and Sports all that we requested of him. Thank you, Mr. President. You made it possible for SUMA to be procured as well as funds to be availed for us to get this job done. Your wisdom, your guidance in infrastructure development as we prepare to co-host AFCON 2027 is something we must thank God for. May the Almighty God continue to give you the divine health and wisdom as you steer our homeland, and more so in this season of campaigns that has been evident that God's favor is resting upon you in a mighty way. Thank you for availing time to be with us here today, taking some time out of a busy campaign schedule. All Ugandans' eyes are here with you and with all of us. To the people of Bunyoro region, though this is a national asset, it is also an asset that will bring immediate benefit to the Bunyoro community because you host it right here. The same level of commitment that the government has shown in bringing Hoima City Stadium to reality is the same resolve we have as a ministry to see that the public university for Bunyoro region becomes a reality. The vision you have for infrastructure development for the public university in Bunyoro region is something that the NRM government is determined to see achieved. The reminder now I have for you, the people of Bunyoro, is that you must please be good stewards of these national assets that are in your midst, from the oil wells, now this national multi-sports complex, and the upcoming public university. Become great stewards of these national assets as your patriotic duty to our homeland. Let these assets be symbols of what brings us together as a people with a shared homeland. Your Excellency, Hoima City Stadium is one of the several sports facilities that the NRM government is going to establish within the next 18 months. That is by June 2027, due to the opportunity we have as a country to co-host AFCON 2027. Hoima City Stadium shall have 3 other basic sports fields to support the hosting of AFCON 2027 matches as per the standard of the Confederation of African Football. We are ready to start on the construction of basic football fields at Hoima Boma Grounds, Masindi Stadium, and another one at Sir Tito Winyi Senior Secondary School. Furthermore, construction of Akibua Olympic Stadium in Lira City is advancing well, and it will also be supported by 3 football training fields to be developed at Gulu University, Lira University, and Pechi Stadium. Then, of course, we have Tambogo University, Makerere University, and Fufa Kadiba Stadium that are being developed to support Nambole Stadium. Now, all these facilities I have talked about are being funded fully by the government of the Republic of Uganda. This is a testament that the fundamentals for economic development as a nation are strong. All this is thanks to the seeds of peace and hope that the NRM administration has sown over these many years. The fact that as a country we now not only talk about but have the ability to put up 10 sports facilities all at the same time in various parts of our country is a witness that God is moving us from strength to strength. How I pray that the younger generation people, the young generations of Ugandans who have been born in and know only peace and stability will not take such seasons for granted. Instead, you must consolidate the bricks of peace and stability that have been laid in our foundation that has enabled us to be what we are today as a country. And it was not always this way. What the young generation should appreciate is that such public infrastructure development cannot be possible when the nation is insecure or unstable. These are developments that we could not afford as a country in times past. Therefore, the fact that we are talking about delivering all these 10 sports facilities within a space of 18 months is something that we should be proud of as a country and thank God for. Relatedly, let me take this opportunity to thank the Federation of Uganda Football Association, FUFA. I want to thank FUFA because it is surely them that brought onto Uganda this positive pressure to develop all these sports facilities in such a short time. It was also FUFA that initiated the idea of Uganda co-hosting AFCON 2027 jointly with our sister countries of Kenya and Tanzania. I say that AFCON 2027 brought positive pressure because what we have been able to do and shall have to do before December 2026 would have perhaps taken much longer were it not for AFCON 2027. Furthermore, through FUFA, we were also able, as a government, to acquire the land, this land, where Hoima City Stadium is situated. It is FUFA that first offered us the initial 10 acres through the Rujumba family before we bought additional 30 acres. So I take this opportunity to thank the Rujumba family. Most of the leadership of FUFA is not present with us here because they are with our national team, the Uganda Cranes, in the ongoing AFCON 2025 tournament in Morocco. Nonetheless, we recognize them, their contribution to the achievement we are celebrating today in Hoima City Stadium. As a ministry, on behalf of the government, we are going to take concrete measures to ensure that this facility is not only well maintained, but becomes a revenue-generating asset to maintain itself. So the National Council of Sports is going to see that this is done quickly and with the same level of professionalism that got the stadium constructed with such quality. Finally, I want to call upon young people, not only in Bunyoro region, but the country over, that this facility is a great opportunity for talent development in various sports. So may this facility in Hoima City and several other coming up in other parts of the country be platforms that shall bring transformation in sports, more sports in our homeland. We shall rejoice when we see more medals being won by our young people because of polishing their talents in various sports disciplines at these sports such as Hoima City Stadium. With those words, I now want to wish all Ugandans a Merry Christmas and a blessed New Year 2026 as you remember to come out and vote massively for the NRM party flag bearers, right from President Yoweri Museveni and all NRM flag bearers at various levels come 15 January 2026.
Ekyokubanza ngonza kwebaza amaka g'omugenzi Rujumba omuntu waitu abokubaho ekibasonzereho ekisaayi kino mwebale muno abalijumba. Secondly, I want to thank Maama, the First Lady, with the Minister of Education, for doing an excellent job. In implementing this project. As she said, it was a combination of events which caused us to take on this stadium. First of all, because of the oil in the Bunyoro area, we built more roads here and an international airport. Tuba tukyali awo ab'emizannyo ne bajja nti bagamba ngo beesere ab'emizaana ba Africa kwijja hano kuzaaniraho. Okubanza itwe ebiteekerezo bikaba biri akibwa, tuombeke akibwa. Pita b'emizaano batugamba ngu nangwa nguba b'emizaano eje ya Africa tebali nkaitwe munibazanda hehe n'ebisaayi by'ennyonyi. Ebisaayi by'ennyonyi kandi lira kakitaliyo katugende Hoima niko kwijja hano. Now, the question was money. Initially, Suma company was supposed to pre-finance. Wakaba abakutora sente, baitu twarole sente zabo zine amagoa makoto, twabaragaho, katwesasurire. Ati bibiona Maama byabe nabaza, government ya Uganda niyo eri kubisasura. Now, what I want you to realize, imani ndora abantu babaza mu mahuriro babaza bino huriro kubaganyira abantu babaze batakumanya. Hati ebisaayi bino tubyombekere n'esente zaitu mu kasomi katoito habwaki habwokuba tulina esente. Omuntu agwejegeire asimuke agwejegeire asimuke amanye mu Uganda ina sente. Baitu sente zitwina tizikusobora kukora byona omulundi gumu. Niyo nsonga tulina okusalamu. We have money. Why? Because we have developed our economy in a systematic way. First of all, agriculture. Uganda must be one of the few countries in the world that do not import food. Most of the food we eat is grown by us here. Abagwejegeire musimuke. Uganda teri kusaka ebikule byona bitukulya ibikukiro winyi tubi nyoni ninge bya hano tindi ya mucheri ndi ya muhogo yange karo ebitoke nyoni musita wa hano nkuko murukumanya. So agriculture is very strong, although we are just starting. Tuchatandika. We are not yet using irrigation, but already we have a lot of food, bananas, maize, milk, beef, all that is here. That makes our economy very strong. Then manufacturing. Well, most of the things are now being manufactured here. Mgoza mboreke basi yanyi imukozire. Katurere basajja bano yabo ene basi yitwano. Babano bagina bano. Basi tukozire hati abana b'emizano. You don't have my videos here. Now then, you come to services, tourism, hospitality, music and drama. So that's how now where sports comes in now. We are not concentrated so much on it because we are busy with the security, agriculture, manufacturing, some of the services. But now, as Maama said, when we had the obujunanizibwa, bukwakira hano AFCON, hamwe n'abagenzi betu aba Kenya na Tanzania, twagamba tukusobora kuhemuka tino kukora kyona tukore orwaji rwaitu okurora ngo abagenya bakujya abemzana bakujya hano bene byone bakwetaga. So this AFCON, as Maama was saying, has stimulated us. You had the stadiums Maama read. So this shows you, ekintu kiboreka kire twikara ntubagandira. Kamukamugwe iki? Kamukamugwe iki? abo mukisa omugamba iki? Kamukamugwe iki? Akwate mpora akora ki? Bugubugusiki? Aha. Katuboboyo gara kutegera byonna jangu wano Hoima orabe ekiri wano. Iyi nkola otamugambira amanano kibyembarizi. Oburofa umurimo w'etano oburofa n'obwetaki nubo oburofa hata wumbe ninja turuga hanyonyi hari nyona Maama kandi Maama anobera kimwe oburofa abera kuruga mu motoka kwemerera namusingereza katugende abanyoro tubagambire oburofa okunaganaga ebintu obuvera byona bigiraho enguto empyaka tukozire nekisaki tukozire oburofa abenda ya kitara mutabiteka mu rujungu ebembireke ebyo kwara haro atakumanya rumu mugambe mugurusa bena sime kisai bete mukawulira ko mkahulire oburofa okunaganaga ebintu buvera biki byona hari ekisayi atwagizira orukurato ijo nka wiki ibiri zingwire nati buvera bukyaliyo ekyo kintu mutakindura mu ndimi ezindi mugambe omugurisa bene nasime ekisayi mwebale muno